just put it in context. You know, like you approach that in your world.
Yeah.
Just briefly. It doesn't have to be like a PhD thesis, obviously.
Right. It's obviously very different than the traditional classroom setting. But I think a lot of the skills translate. You know, it's the idea of just always using, it sounds small, but using the student's name and the grading feedback, using your name and the grading feedback, sandwiching the feedback so that you start with something positive and end with like a, you know, yay. But I think regarding specifically what Teach Now is expecting from you and making sure that you meet all those expectations, they are aware of the unique setting. So I actually have another student teacher who's just finishing up right now, and it seems like the biggest thing that Teach Now wants to see is that even though you're doing a lesson online, they want you to provide opportunities for the students to participate. So when you do that, you're going to be here in Blackboard, and you know, you could ask the students to type something in the chat box, or you can give them permission within this platform to write something on the whiteboard, or they can take a poll, you know, yes, no, or A, B, C, D. And I know that that is something that at least Christina Reyes, I'm not sure how to say her last name, but she's a part of the other student teachers that I have. That's something she's really focused on. And then just making sure that, you know, you are as prepared as possible, which I don't think that's going to be a problem for you. For the other student teachers.
Did you speak to learning differences? So, you know, do you have like students with, you know, like some kind of special needs issues? What could you say about that?
Yeah, we have students who are English language learners. We have students who who have IEPs because they are on the special ed spectrum. And so that, you know, I think in the lessons that you're going to be teaching and having recorded, again, that's where, you know, one kid might not feel comfortable talking but is okay participating in a poll. So you're just going to be giving them different ways to participate. And then, you know, online teaching in general, as you know, since it can be relatively self-paced, you know, meet those needs. You know, I actually was looking at the feedback from the Teach Now professor for my other student teacher, and she seems to be, she's not nitpicking on, you know, all of these tiny little aspects, because it seems like she's aware, you know. So that's good at least.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I know these standards are, you know, made by idealistic administrators that think that teachers are, you know, they're psychologists, and in addition to, you know, experts in the topic. Anyway, yeah, and so we try our best, basically, to meet special needs. And I always try my best. I always customize my lessons as much as I can, obviously, because, you know, I'm human.
Well, and at a certain point, you know, it's not a piece of work. You can't just say you don't have to do anything. So, and then this one I think is totally great, because collaborative learning is what is going to be happening in the lessons that you'll teach. And the active engagement, again, asking them to be responsible when they're in that lesson with you and with Susan. And she's got a lot of experience. She's great with helping students do that. So she might have some good ideas for ways to put that onus of responsibility on the students instead of on you.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see, moving on to, I appreciate that you moved I don't know what happened to my standards. Anyway, content knowledge, that's pretty self-explanatory.
It probably wouldn't be here if you didn't have the content knowledge.
Yeah. Application, critical thinking. It's always a tough one to make students realize, think outside the box. But again, actually that's what I teach. That's what I how do you assess students? Like, what do you usually do? Like,
it's obviously way different than when I was teaching in the regular classroom. Online, it's all pretty much, they do multiple choice tests, they do essays, we have rubrics.
Right. Yeah. That's what I do basically in my teaching now. Multiple choice, little quizzes, discussions, essays, short essays, long essays, a bouquet of assessments. Put it that way.
For Standard 7, planning, again, I don't think this will be a problem. I know you'll be ready whenever you're supposed to do something, and that you will have thought about it ahead of time, obviously, which, believe it or not, some student teachers haven't done. So then they, it's awkward and they stumble. And, with Susan, she will have either some already created sources for lessons, or if you want, you can make one. It's kind of up to you. And then Lesson 8, instructional strategies. Again, I think the biggest thing in this construct that we're operating in would be trying to get those kids just to participate in some way.
Yeah.
Am I going too fast? Is this all right?
No, not at all.
And then professional learning and ethical practice.
Yeah, these are,
Sorry, Mike.
What are your thoughts on that?
Normally this will not be an issue. They'll normally be a preschool. Professional learning. Okay. So Teach Now and K-12 Fuel Ed have it set up so there are going to be some recordings that you're going to be able to watch of some professional development. So it's not going to be, too onerous of a responsibility. And let me see. Leadership and collaboration.
And the leadership part. How can I lead? How can I lead other teachers in this? I don't know. That sounds. I can see that brick and mortar. I have some ideas for some, school-wide projects, but.
You're not gonna sponsor a club online.
It's hard to have clubs online or forums.
I think so. Maybe this one it'll just be more focused on the collaboration. like if we look at an outstanding
collaboration with other teachers, sure.
Yeah. Oh, and it talks in outstanding. It talks about how you evaluate your own progress, which I'm sure you will do. So that should be fine. To a lesson, which you'll usually be doing with Susan Graham. She will very quickly realize how competent you are and the experience that you already have. And, you know, I guess to me it just seems like ask the kids to do stuff as much as possible. Get them as involved as you can.
Yeah.
The students who attend this are used to this. They know how to grab the mic and talk. They know how to, you know, do all that. So.
Yeah, they're tech savvy. Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yeah. What else can I answer?